The second plague pandemic of the mid-14th century, also known as the Black Death, killed 30 to 60% of the European population and profoundly changed the course of European history. New research suggests that this plague, potentially through resulting changes in diet and hygiene, may also be associated with a shift in the composition of the human oral microbiome toward one that contributes to chronic diseases in modern-day humans.
Over the past 7 decades, substantial financial resources have been dedicated to flood control efforts, resulting in the safeguarding of millions of lives and the preservation of billions of dollars. Strategies encompassed constructing dams to impound water, erecting levees to protect communities, and elevating pre-existing levees originating from as early as 1718.
Your subject outlines serve as a valuable resource for determining recommended textbooks to purchase. Typically, these outlines are provided during the initial lecture for each subject. In the event of a missing outline or an early need for one, reaching out to the subject coordinator is advisable.
The natural world is an incredible place. There are soaring mountains and rolling sand dunes, spectacular beaches and shimmering lakes, steaming geysers and bubbling volcanoes, and so much more. Although it's all truly dazzling, there are a few destinations and sites around the world that stand out from the rest. And the most significant of all are the 7 natural wonders of the world.
Scientists at the Center of Excellence in Space Sciences India located at IISER Kolkata have made a significant finding regarding the connection between the Sun's magnetic field and its sunspot cycle. This discovery allows for the prediction of the timing of the peak in solar activity. Their research suggests that solar cycle 25 is approaching its maximum intensity and is expected to happen within a year.
Long considered myth, freakishly large rogue waves are very real and can split apart ships and even damage oil rigs. Using 700 years' worth of wave data from more than a billion waves, scientists at the University of Copenhagen and University of Victoria have used artificial intelligence to find a formula for how to predict the occurrence of these maritime monsters.
This meeting has been hosted by a motivational speaker. This meeting has been hosted by a motivational speaker. Our business is built on the network of alumni, friends, and partners. Our business is built on the network of alumni, friends, and partners. The students will have enough time to ask questions after the talk. The students will have enough time to ask questions after the talk. Each student has been given their own email address by the school. Each student has been given their own email address by the school.
The bus right out in the front will take you to the station. The bus right out in the front will take you to the station. The information you need for this meeting is on the website. The information you need for this meeting is on the website. This Thursday is the last day for students to submit their fees. This Thursday is the last day for students to submit their fees.
Students may not use calculators in the final exams. Students may not use calculators in the final exams.
The subject is complex and difficult to explain. The subject is complex and difficult to explain. The final exam covers material from all class chapters this term. The final exam covers material from all class chapters this term.
I would like the assignment less than 2,000 words. I would like the assignment less than 2,000 words. The library is located on the north side of the campus. The library is located on the north side of the campus. Facts you read, hear, or study become memories through a process with 3 main steps. First comes acquisition, the moment you encounter a new piece of information. Each sensory experience activates a unique set of brain areas. In order to become lasting memories, these sensory experiences have to be consolidated by the hippocampus, influenced by the amygdala, which emphasizes experiences associated with strong emotions. The hippocampus then encodes memories, probably by strengthening synaptic connections stimulated during the original sensory experience. Once memory has been encoded, it can be remembered or retrieved later. Memories are stored all over the brain, and it's likely the prefrontal cortex that signals for their retrieval. So how does stress affect each of these stages? In the first two stages, moderate stress can actually help experiences enter your memory. Your brain responds to stressful stimuli by releasing hormones known as corticosteroids, which activate a process of threat detection and threat response in the amygdala. The amygdala prompts your hippocampus to consolidate the stress-inducing experience into a memory. Meanwhile, the flood of corticosteroids from stress stimulates your hippocampus, also prompting memory consolidation. But even though some stress can be helpful, extreme and chronic stress can have the opposite effect.
Most of the world's ecosystems are the result of millennia of coevolution by organisms, adapting to their environment and each other until a stable balance is reached. Healthy ecosystems maintain this balance via limiting factors, environmental conditions that restrict the size or range of a species. These include things like natural geography and climate, food availability, and the presence or absence of predators. For example, plant growth depends on levels of sunlight and soil nutrients. The amount of edible plants affects the population of herbivores, which in turn impacts the carnivores that feed on them. And a healthy predator population keeps the herbivores from becoming too numerous and devouring all the plants. But even minor changes in one factor can upset this balance, and the sudden introduction of non-native organisms can be a pretty major change. A species that is evolved in a separate habitat will be susceptible to different limiting factors, different predators, different energy sources, and different climates. If the new habitat's limiting factors fail to restrict the species' growth, it will continue to multiply, outcompeting native organisms for resources and disrupting the entire ecosystem. Species are sometimes introduced into new habitats through natural factors, like storms, ocean currents, or climate shifts. The majority of invasive species, though, are introduced by humans.
What do you call a part of a line that has a fixed starting point but no end point? What do you call a part of a line that has a fixed starting point but no end point? Ray.
What do we call the two-wheeled vehicle that is powered by a motor? What do we call the two-wheeled vehicle that is powered by a motor? Motorcycle.
What is the term for the involuntary shaking or spasm of a body part? What is the term for the involuntary shaking or spasm of a body part? Tremor.
Who is a person that makes bread, cakes, and pastries? Who is a person that makes bread, cakes, and pastries? Baker.
What is someone that can't see called? What is someone that can't see called? Blind.
What is the name of the medical instrument used to examine the ear? What is the name of the medical instrument used to examine the ear? Otoscope.